I am Dr. Gunjan Agarwal. In this session, we would learn subject-verb agreement. A sentence has 8 parts. For example, noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Now, subject and verb both are the constituent parts of a sentence. We can make a very small sentence with the help of subject and verb. For example, dogs bark, birds fly. Now, in this session, in this part 1, we would learn how to make use of correct verb, because in a sentence, verb should be used according to our subject. Rule number 1. If your subject is singular, your verb should be singular. And if your subject is plural, your verb should also be plural. Now, verb must agree with its subject in its number and person. In the very first sentence, the quality of the mangoes was not good. The quality. This is singular, that's why the verb is was. His knowledge is far beyond the common. The state of his affairs was such as to cause anxiety to his creditors. He eats bananas. They eat bananas. Now this rule is very simple. Next rule is, if there are two singular nouns or pronouns, if they are joined by conjunction and, they always require plural verb. For example, gold and silver are precious metals. Fire and water do not agree. Knowledge and wisdom have oft times no connection. Are your father and mother at home? Yeah, father and mother both make a family. They are considered parents, but now in this sentence, father and mother both are taken separately. That's why our subject is plural and we have used plural verb. Their love and their ambition were centered in him. He and I were playing, or he and I are playing. Both are correct because subject is plural. That's why we have used were. There is an exception. If there are two singular subjects, two singular nouns, they are joined by conjunction and, but they indicate the same thing, then we use singular verb. For example, time and tide waits for none. Now, time and tide both indicate the same thing. Bread and butter is his only food. Bread and butter, both these things indicate the same thing, that is food. Honor and glory is his reward. The rise and fall of the tide is due to lunar influence. My friend and benefactor has come. Now this is the quality of my friend, because I am talking about my friend who is also a benefactor. We are not talking about two persons. Here, my friend who is also a benefactor has come. The novelist and poet is dead. Now, the novelist who is also a poet, we are talking about a singular subject. That's why our verb is. Come to the next rule. If there are two subjects, or two nouns, whether it is singular or plural, if they are joined by, with, as well as, together with, then generally we use verb according to our first subject. For example, the ship with its crew was lost. We are talking about the ship. And then we have mentioned with its crew. So, crew is associated with the ship. We are not talking about the crew. We are talking about the ship. Ship is the main subject, and that's why we have used singular verb. The teacher as well as the students was watching the final match. Now, verb is according to our first subject, that is the teacher. The students as well as the teacher were watching the final match. Here, we have used plural verb, were, And this plural verb has been used according to our first subject, that is the students. Next sentence, the teacher together with the students was watching the final match. Now, this particular verb has been used according to our first subject. Next rule. If there are two or more singular subjects, they are connected by nor or they require singular verb, either or, neither nor. No nook or corner was left unexplored. Our happiness or our sorrow is largely due to our own actions. Either the cat or the dog has been here. Neither food nor water was to be found there. Neither praise nor blame seems to affect him. So this is the rule. If your two nouns, if they are connected with by either or, neither nor, or, they always require singular verb. But when one of the subjects, if they are joined by or nor, if one of the subjects is plural, then we generally use plural verb. For example, neither the chairman nor the directors are present. Are is plural, and generally we put plural subject near the verb. In the next sentence, neither he nor his friends play hockey. I have to correct the spelling. Neither he nor his friends play hockey. So, our verb is plural and we have put our plural subject near the verb. So, this is the main rule. And when there are two subjects, or you can say pronouns, if they are joined by either or, neither nor, they require verb according to the nearer subject. For example, either he or I am mistaken. So we have used am according to I. Either you or he is mistaken. Neither you nor he is to blame. Neither my friend nor I am to blame. Either, neither, each, everyone, many, a, must. If these words, they are associated with noun, they always require a singular verb. For example, either of the applicants was suitable. For example, there are 10 applicants. So we are talking about the salient feature or the characteristics of all 10 applicants. That's why we don't say all 10 applicants were suitable. We can say either of the applicants was suitable. Neither of the two men was very strong. Next sentence. Each of these substances is found in India. Every one of the boys loves to write. Many a man has succumbed to this temptation. Our next rule. If there are two nouns, they are qualified by each or every. Even though connected by the conjunction and, they require singular verb. For example, every boy and every girl was given a packet of sweets. If I remove if I remove this every, even then, if your sentence is every boy and girl, then of course our verb is singular. Was given a packet of sweets. Now there is an exercise. Read the sentences and try to correct these sentences. Just pause the video and try to correct. Yeah, let's start with these sentences. The children does their homework. Now children is plural. That's why verb should be plural. The children do their homework. The principal and teacher have just gone. And the correct sentence is, the principal and teacher has just gone, because we are talking about the principal who is also a teacher. We are not talking about two different persons. We are talking about a single person who is a principal. That's why we have used singular verb. Third sentence, the principal and the teacher has come. Now we should use plural verb. The principal and the teacher have come. A black and white cow are grazing in the field. Correct sentence is a black and white cow. Now we are talking about a cow who is black and white. That's why is grazing in the field. Next, slow and steady win the race. We are not talking about these two different things, because these two different things, they indicate the same thing. Slow and steady wins the race. Next, every boy and girl were warned. Answer is every boy and girl was warned. Next, every man, woman and child are happy. So we are talking about all the people, they are happy. But here, every man, because our noun has been associated with the term every. That's why every man, woman and child is happy. Subject is singular. Either he or I is at fault. Now there are two different pronouns, third person pronoun and first person pronoun. Either he or I. Then we have used verb according to the nearest subject, and nearest subject is first person pronoun. That's why I am at fault. Next, each of them want to go, and the answer should be each of them wants to go. And the last sentence is Ram as well as his friends are coming. Now in the last sentence we are talking about Ram. His friends is coming. I hope you have understood all the rules. You have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.